So here we got Tucker Rogers coming out from 10th Planet, Newark.
Yeah, located in Newark, Ohio. He actually drives out to Pittsburgh to cross-train with us a lot. He's a jiu-jitsu guy for sure. He's an MMA fighter, but jiu-jitsu first.
And his opponent is Kaleb Watts.
Kaleb competed on our last show in November. I believe he won by triangle. So. And Kaleb sits right to guard. Looks like he's going right for shin to shin, shooting through to enter into Ashi. Has his reap right away.
Yeah, he's got heel exposure, so let's see if he goes onto the leg.
Yeah. These blue belts, they're only allowed straight leg locks, so he's going to probably going for ankle locks. Might have a knee bar option there. Looked like Tucker tried to drop for his own leg entry there for a second.
Andy, give us a rundown for everyone that's watching. By the way, welcome to BJJ Superfights. Let's give us a rundown of what we're going to see for the rules-wise, just in case people have missed it.
Yep. So yeah, if you missed the rules breakdown or you didn't see it before, blue belts, they're in NOGI. They're allowed straight leg locks, meaning knee bars and straight ankle locks. Purple belts and up, they're allowed all leg locks, knee bars. Straight ankle locks, of course, as well as heel hooks, toe holds, esteem locks, everything like that. 6 minutes regulation, submission only. If there's no submission in the first 6 minutes, then they go to 2 1-minute overtime. Similar to EBI, the difference is they only start from back control, and they will go even after there's an escape. You keep going for the duration of the minute. Whoever has the fastest submission in those 2 overtime rounds wins. If there's no submission in the either overtime rounds, then they go to a 2-minute sudden victory overtime round where it is points-based. First person to score points and establish control will win in that 2 minutes if we have to go to it. We've only had a couple matches since switching to this rule set 3 events ago that have had to go to the 2-minute sudden victory. But so we probably won't see too many of that tonight.
And what we just saw Kaleb do there was a much better strategy as far as getting under the legs and then scooping the legs and then using it to advance position. So obviously if there's an esteem lock, we can roll under. He got it, actually.
He got it. Yeah.
He started to invert, but he thinks that might be an illegal
we'll see.
technique at the blue belt level. So we might have forgot about that. They let that one slide.
Okay, they let that one slide.
It's good.
That's fine. It's the first match of the night. It's their first match. I know it's Tucker's first time on this event, and I tell people a lot of times because I'll get people that really haven't competed before and they want to do a match here, and I'm like, I don't know if that's the best venue for you to have your first competition experience because the pressure is more with paid crowd, tons of spectators, lights, cameras, everything like that. It's a lot different than doing a local tournament or an IBJJF tournament or something like that, of that nature, where you're in a gymnasium with maybe a couple dozen people watching at most, and there's 8 matches going on all at the same time or even more, and no one's really paying attention to just that one match. So it's just a lot more high pressure, a lot more adrenaline, a lot more pressure for a lot of the competitors. So that might have been why he went for that steam lock.
Yeah, Kaleb has done a good job with the legs up until this point. So he's been, you've seen him getting inside all these different leg positions. But right now, he's left his left leg on the outside, which is now, they're both basically essentially on a 50-50.
Yeah.
So either guy could take a crack at the legs, but easily defended there by Kaleb Watts.
Yep.
So right now you can see he's been lifting and doing a fantastic job to get under the legs.
Yep. He's keeping using those butterfly hooks to elevate, and he's reaping again, going right over for an ashi.
Yeah, there again, he gets under, and just because they were under heel hooks, scooping is a very nice strategy for him to employ here. Let's see if he uses this to get to the top.
Tucker's able to get back on top again.
Nice.
Oh, no, he got
Kimura.
nope. Yeah, yep, Tucker's going for that. Kaleb's straightening his arm out, or attempting to counter that Kimura attempt.
Yeah, he should be using his right knee to get rid of that grip. I think he's out of it now. No, he's still not out.
No, he's still in it, but he does have his right knee now to fight that grip.
Yeah, he's going to get out now.
He has an inverted triangle, though, he's going for. Tucker does now.
Now he has it.
Now he has back. He's going for back triangle. Tucker does. He's 3-0 in MMA, and his 2 all by submission, and 2 of his 3 submissions are arm bars. So, and this is why I like putting blue belts to open up these events, because they just go for it.
Yeah. Both guys going for it really well here. And the Darce choke coming. You could use that leg there to close it up. You can almost go to the mount and keep his feet tripoded up. It'll make that a little bit tighter.
Kaleb flattened out. He looks like he's.
I mean, it's in there pretty deep.
It's in there deep there, yeah.
He needs to straighten out his back, and then he can step over the body, tripod up towards the mount, but he needs to use his forehead to straighten out his back.
Looks like he has him up on his side again.
And really, it's tight, but there's always a little bit of a rounding of the back that Tucker has. I mean, Kaleb's in some hot water, deep water here. You never know how tight that is unless you're in it. But there was a little bit of a rounding of the back that Tucker has, and you need to get rid of that. You have to power your chest down to make sure that there's pressure in the shoulder to the neck.
And Tucker goes right back into the leg again after Kaleb escapes from the Darce. I think I counted about a dozen submission attempts in the first 6 minutes. So
yeah,
they were going for it. They
didn't quite have what he needed to block the hip on the straight foot lock. You could see that, especially that last one. Tucker's hips kept moving forward, and Kaleb just didn't quite have that. So let's see how the OTs here go.
Kaleb starts defending. Tucker's going right against the jaw.
Yeah, he's got that on.
He's going through the jaw. Yeah, with the body lock, or the body triangle right there.
Yep. Kaleb is going to need to untie that, but it's on his face, and that can easily put you out.
And he taps.
Yep. Kaleb had a pretty lackluster defensive start there.
Yeah, he had his hands down. He
just didn't really have a very good defensive position, so Tucker went hard and fast on that and was able to
got it in 15 seconds. So
yep.
Right now, Kaleb has to submit Tucker in 14 seconds or less to win.
That's right.
Now Tucker's defending right away, hands right on Kaleb's strangling arm.
Yeah, he's doing a good enough job to buy himself 15 seconds.
Yep, uses shoehorn defense right there. Just had to buy himself a little bit of time.
Ladies and gentlemen.